Deccan Herald, 17th of November 2023, What India Can Learn from the Hegemonic China-enslaved Pakistan Navy Drills. Similar to how the British East India Company did, China enslaved Pakistan and utilized that country as a mercenary force. Pakistan, however, has become so radicalized that it is blind to anything save its irrational dread of Hindus, whom they were forced to convert. From November 11 to November 17, the fleets of China and Pakistan are exercising together in the Arabian Sea. The fact that the People's Liberation Army has referred to these drills as the first combined marine patrol is intriguing. The exercises will have two sections. The first consists of exchanges between shore bases, and the second involves combined maritime operations. These are one of the most extensive exercises between the two fleets and are intended to increase their interoperability. The exercise will focus on dealing with contemporary traditional and non-traditional threats in the Indian Ocean region and to enhance bilateral cooperation, Rear Admiral Liang Yang stated. These exercises occurred right after the annual 2+2 ministerial dialogue between the United States and India and the naval drills between Russia and Myanmar in the Andaman Sea. China's seriousness about expanding its influence in the Indian Ocean region, IOR, is further demonstrated by these exercises. The area is seen to be inside India's sphere of influence, but this could change given China's increasing influence in the Arabian Sea and the regular arrival of Chinese research ships and submarines at Hambantota port. The maneuvers are a blatant attempt by Beijing to highlight its growing blue water and navy capabilities and stake its claim to the air. The exercises are also a significant demonstration of China and Pakistan's all-weather friendship. China and Islamabad have collaborated on several regional and global problems, particularly about stifling or reducing New Delhi's power. China has continuously supported Pakistan in all international organizations, particularly when it comes to vetoing Pakistani terrorist groups in opposition to India's worries. Bilateral and regional geopolitics have recently been undercurrents that go far beyond merely being all-weather friends and being used by China as a pawn to mistreat India. Pakistan has received significant loans from China. According to news reports, Pakistan's debt is reportedly $67.2 billion, which is around $21 billion greater than the World Bank estimates. Furthermore, China has contributed to the majority of Pakistan's conventional and nuclear armaments. A fresh examination of these exercises is also necessary in light of the continuous military standoff between China and India after the 2020 Galwan conflicts. Both parties have failed to reduce tensions significantly, the relationship has not yet returned to normal. This complicates the regional dynamics for New Delhi even more, especially in light of the continuing positive momentum in the relations between China and Bhutan. The complex dynamics of the region present many challenges for Indian diplomacy. Since most of India's neighbors participate in the Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, they have strong economic ties with China. China has responded by expanding its geopolitical ambitions and further limiting India's space using this financial pressure. This may also be seen as a response to the improving relations between the US and India. While Beijing and Washington have fought in recent years to keep their ties intact, New Delhi has become more important in Washington's diplomacy with Asia. The positive connection has been further enhanced by the discussions surrounding the Indo-Pacific and the Quad. South Asia's region is fast becoming a theater of influence wars. China constantly challenges India, which sees this as its natural sphere of influence, to demonstrate its legitimacy and acceptability. China is trying to undermine India's historical and diplomatic links in this region by funding insurgencies and developing partnerships with countries like Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Nepal, and the Maldives that it has cultivated over decades. This also occurred when India attempted to establish a name for itself internationally. The main reason India should be concerned is that, as its relations with the US improve and it aspires to be a significant player on the world stage, New Delhi should constantly be concerned about its immediate neighborhood and fear that its influence would be limited in the area because of Beijing's challenges.